Hello everyone, Yensid Organist here, and welcome to the penultimate episode of OrgelCraft Season 2. 2 episodes left to go, but there is still much work to be done in the land of Arendelle before we can call this season complete and move on to other new and exciting projects. I've got a lot that I want to get done in this episode, but the first thing that needs to be done is this island around the castle. I have made several attempts to work on it, all of which have come up in failure and not knowing what to do. And so I've finally decided that I'm going to just basically continue what we did up here on the front side of the castle, where we just kind of built up the terrain with stone. I think that's the best way to go, and I think that will kind of carry the theme that we've used elsewhere all the way around. I forgot to show this off in the last episode. I replaced the I think I had acacia leaves on this willow tree with the mangrove leaves. I think they look much better, and I really like this tree. We're going to be adding a few more of these as we go along. But yeah, so first things first, let's get this island taken care of. A long overdue project is now finished. Our castle no longer sits on a flat expanse of stone, but everything is built up all around here. I still need a tower down here. But yeah, we have come all the way. I still have some detailing work that I want to do. I want to add some moss in here and some moss carpets on top, and eventually I will detail the stone with other variations, but for right now we're just leaving it here. And then we have this little ramp in to the gate there. But this is all finished all along here. And also another long overdue project, one that I wasn't lacking in inspiration for, just kept running out of time to do whenever I had planned on it, was finishing the terraforming down here. For quite a long time, this was just a floating expanse under this island with, of course, all of our tropical fish. But that is now all finished and done. I've also been working on cleaning up some things around the outside of the castle. First of which, there have been no support structures on this side since I built the castle. So that's been done. I also went through, and much like the walkways of our walls, I went through and finished these off with some dark oak stairs and some lanterns, because obviously the ice is not the roof. The ice is just a covering on the roof, and I've wanted to do that for a while. And that's now finished. Went through and did some lighting all around the castle. And we are doing pretty good. I think I want to do some kind of detail work to these outer stone walls. I'm not quite sure what I want to do, and I've got to go check a reference. You see my I've moved my allays over here to the castle because they were driving me insane where I was working over there. Anyway, but yeah, I want to do something on these walls. I'm not sure what. I think possibly putting some banners up, like some larger banners like we have inside, but I'll need to check some reference images to see, what would be the best to go there. So I think that with all of this done, I think it's time to maybe clean up these farms. So I might leave the tree farms for right now, but I don't need this netherwort farm anymore, and I certainly have gathered all of the dripstone that I need for the foreseeable future, so this is going to get relocated. But let's give it one last run, because it's so satisfying to watch as it breaks everything. I still need to fix the sprite on here. I couldn't find the file for it, so it still looks like just the regular pointed dripstone when it drops. But then obviously when you place it down, we have our icicles and our ice blocks. So that is that. I'm going to get that taken down. And just do a little bit more cleaning up around here. And then we're going to get to work on the stables. Welcome back, everyone. The dripstone farm is gone. I've left the tree farms up for now. I've done a little bit of work on getting the stables started. So we've got an entryway here, and we have another one down there. I'm going to need a wall behind this. Let's do that really quick. Let's see, how far did I bring that out? Over here. We go that far. And then I did that. And then, do I have any more walls? I do not. Nope, walls. And then we'll just fill that in real quick. Okay, there we go. I can't count. I can count. I didn't put the right things in. There we go. Okay. So that is our entryway. So we have doors that can be closed in inclement weather. And then I just kind of started laying out where some of the different stalls are going. Oh dear. Okay. Denna, I'm very sorry. I didn't know better. Always untack the horse when they're in the stables. There we go. Okay. Flicker, I'm sorry. Whoops. We will. There we go. Okay. We'll get you into stalls in a minute. You can feel free to wander. Okay, so what I've kind of laid out here is, so we're going to have 3 stalls here, and then we're going to have a tack room right there, and then another 3 stalls over there. And so what I've been thinking I want to do is, I really kind of like the mud bricks, and so I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to use walls instead of that. So we're going to do, let's see here. Oh, I actually had walls. All right. So let's go. And that's going to be there. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to do that there. And then I think I want to do fences on top. Yeah, so that'll give us some separation between the stalls. And then, let's see. Obviously, we're going to need an entryway into the stall. Let's maybe do... Let's see, I think this is 6 wide? No, it looks like it's 7. Okay. And 1 gate is not going to be wide enough. Is that right? I think that's the case. I think if we had 1 gate, they actually can't get through. I don't have any leads. Yeah, so I think we'll do 3. And then maybe let's do like that. And where's my gates? And my inventory's full. So we'll do that. And do I want to double the gates up? Yeah, I think so. So let's go. I'm going to need more sticks. So then we would put that 1, 2, 3. All right, and that gives a little bit more room in there. Okay. And then I don't know if I'm going to like that getting in and out, but we'll go with it for now. And then let's see. Let's do... Well, I'm going to want to switch the floor out for dark oak. My inventory is a mess. It's not that it's a mess. It's just that I have too much in here because I'm trying to budget everything I'm going to need. So let's get some slabs, some dark oak. Because I'm going to want dark oak for the floor as opposed to a stone brick floor. I think maybe we'll do is, let's maybe do the mud bricks underneath the walls. Yeah, I think that'll look okay. And then we'll just get the rest of this cleared out. There we go. And then in the corner, I want to put down hay bales because they would have like a soft floor within the stable. And it's not the greatest looking thing in the world, but we can work with it. It probably should be a little bit bigger than that, but we'll call that good for now. And then for right now, for lighting, let's just stick a lantern there. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I really don't like the double gates, so let's take that down. Yeah, and then I want to come over here and I want to be able to... Oh, hi. I thought I heard him. You got anything? Where are you? Hello? There you are. Useless. So then, let's see. Is that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then what I want to do is, let's do this so that they can have an opening there. Now my question is, let's see here. Of course, I put the tack away and I don't have leads, so that's going to be an issue. All right. If you're in here, will you wander out with the let's see here. If I have some wheat, do you want wheat? Are you interested in me if I'm offering wheat? No. Well, I went to get golden carrots, but that answered that question. All right, Denna. Clearly, we're going to have to rework this. You know what I could do? If I close this... Okay, you don't need that right now. I'm sorry. But I will, whoops, take that off. There we go. Okay. All right. Now, are you still going to try? You're still going to try to leave. Okay. So I think what we could do is we could replace the, we could replace that lower portion with, walls. Denna, really? Okay, y'all need to move. All right, let's do that, and that, and that, and yeah. Now, yeah, Denna, get off the wall. No, stay. All right, I'm fairly certain she won't try to jump over the wall. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, I think walls will keep horses in places. Okay, where's my golden carrots? Denna! Okay, that did it. All right, good. All right. I'm sorry to tease you with that. Okay. That'll work. I feel like maybe I want to do something a little bit different at the edges of this. So maybe some stone brick. like that. Yeah, I like that. I'm kind of thinking I don't want it this wide. In which case, if we were to do that, then we would put that back. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, okay, that I like. Okay. Anyway. Alright, so there is that, and oh, I don't like that, but I don't know what I could do about it, because then you would have the... You'd have the wood on the outside. Actually, you know what? I'm okay with the wood on the outside. So, wood on the outside it is. Get out. Out. Out! Leave your llamas. I want their leads. Okay. All right. So I think this is good. And then I will use kind of the same thing. And then I'd like to do... I'd not like to put that wall down. I would like to close the gate so nobody escapes. And I have too much in my inventory again. So then I want to do some... stairs, and let's just chuck that out there so that I can do, really struggling here, so that we can do a little feeding trough, and we could basically just do like that, although I don't think I'm gonna want it to be dark oak with a dark oak floor, so we might use spruce or oak instead. I also have to be careful about where I place this so that our horses cannot escape. But that we might do. Or what about... I had fences. Nope, they're out here. Not fences, trapdoors. I checked them over here. That still doesn't do what I need it to do. What if maybe instead of this, we do a hay bale, and then we just enclose it on all three sides? Yeah, that I like. Okay. And then I'd also want to do a cauldron of water, probably right next to this. So we'd take that off, and then we'd put a cauldron in there that we could fill up with water. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay, and so then I'm basically going to follow that pattern for the rest of the stalls in here. I'm going to do them all along here. I'm going to do them along the back as well, and then probably tuck a couple down here, because we would want to make sure that we have enough places for horses. I think I'm going to do a couple of larger ones over here for mothers and babies. So, yeah, okay. I'm going to get to work on doing that. I'm also going to get this floor changed out and put some kind of ceiling in here. I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to do with that yet, but I will bring you guys back when some progress has been made. Welcome back, everyone. Our stables are finished. So, went through and got all of the individual stalls done, got the floor and the ceiling, and we have got horses in all of the stalls, at least all of the stalls that have horses. This one is for Kristoff and Sven, who are off adventuring right now. But yeah, so also I've gone through and actually named all of the horses. So allow me to introduce you. This is Maximus, because the delegation from Corona is here. This is, I don't know how to pronounce, this is Anna's horse, Zhek? I don't know how to pronounce that one, and I didn't look it up. That's Anna's horse, and then this over here is Philippe. These are the Disney horses. Over here, I have the real-life horses. This is Hank, who my daughter and I are currently learning to ride. And this is Morgan, because my daughter someday wants to own a Morgan horse, so I thought we would go with that. Over here, we have Applejack, who is my favorite character from My Little Pony, and Baby, who apparently isn't named Baby? I don't know. But that's Applejack and Baby. Now we come to what I call the obscure reference part of the stables. So this is Flicker. This is Mare. And this one you already know is Denna. The Flicker and Denna I had before, and then Mare was added. And then over here we have Shadow and Louie. And I will be royally impressed if you get the reference of those 5. Down here we have Abigail, Prue, and Lucky. Those 3 go together. And then over here we have Violet and Daisy May. So that is our stables all done. Really like how that turned out. I also like how the did a little bit of detailing in the floor here with some stone, some andesite, some cracked stone, and some smooth stone. And I think that I may carry this design out here for next episode. Yeah, and as you can see, I've got 3 of the pens open here, and then down here they are closed off. But that is that project all done. So now, I think we are going to turn our attention back to the town for one building that I've been talking about for a long time and keep failing to do. And that is right over here, behind Market Square. We have this big, empty area, and it had always been my intention to put a Jarl's Longhouse in here, and so that is what we are going to do. Welcome back, everyone. We have a longhouse. Fills the space really, really nice. I'm really happy with how this turned out. So I thought that a Jarl's Longhouse was something out of Norwegian culture, or at the very least Scandinavian culture, and it turns out a Jarl's Longhouse is from Elder Scrolls. And so when I did a little bit of digging into Norwegian and Scandinavian and Viking longhouses, they're nothing to write home about. They are long buildings, which, you know, were probably used as meeting halls, but were not overly fancy. Whereas the one from Elder Scrolls definitely looks more like, you know, an inn or, you know, a tavern or some kind of thing. So, kind of, you know, went with that. But I feel like it really fits the aesthetic of the town. Obviously, it looks very different. I was thinking about the whole town, and, you know, we've built all these houses and we've built all the shops around here. There's no restaurants in Arendelle, no taverns, no bars, nothing like that, and that's definitely something that would have been a thing. So, well, now we have one. We have one, but yeah. But so that's what it looks like. In terms of interior, we have no interior. I did come up with a little bit of a staircase here to the second floor, and theoretically we would have a third and maybe even fourth floor, but yeah, I have opted to not do anything with that. And I've decided to leave this interior for a future. I would like to do an interior, but I'm not feeling creative at all when it comes to this. So, yeah, and I realize all I really need is some tables, but we're going to leave that for another time. And there it is. I was looking at the dock here, and I'm realizing I need to texture over here. I did all the texture work over in the part where all the houses are. Not so much right here, and definitely not as we go down and around. I'm looking at this, and I feel like I want these to come up a little bit higher. So, might have to do some more work with that. I have another ship that needs to go here. That's for next episode, so we're not going to fuss with that. So, I have a shulker mess here. I've got shulker boxes all over the place, and I really need to clean up after myself around here. But, yes, one more project for this episode. And that is the chapel that needs to go here. I think it's time for a time lapse. back, everyone. Our chapel is complete. Also, Optifine's back. So, I opted to go with a deep slate roof instead of the ice. It allowed for just a little bit more detail in terms of being able to put stairs and all of that. But really, really happy with how this turned out. I was happy with the detail I was able to get in with the different little parts in the roof there. Got the wall built up around the outside, and then if we head inside, we have a fairly furnished interior. There's some stuff that should have gone up in the chancel area here. There's like a table, or I guess an altar, and all of that, but I did this at the half slab level. And so I decided I would go just a little bit simpler on there. But yeah, really, really happy with how this turned out. And yeah, that is that. So we're getting there. Lots of progress in this episode. Lots of little projects and some bigger projects have been wrapped up, and there's not much left to do to finish off this season. Definitely still have a number of things I want to do before we wrap up, but we are getting there. So I think we'll turn around and take a look at this as we go. So wanted to let you know, so one episode left, and it's probably going to be 3 to 4 weeks before I can get that out. I've got some back-end stuff that I have to do. I also have a friend coming from out of town to visit for a few days, and going on vacation in there. So a lot of my time that I would have to work is not going to be there, but I will get this out when I can. I will stream when I can. I do have Wednesdays available for the most part, so we'll be working on some projects around there. But yeah, we're almost there. One more episode to go this season. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a like and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to subscribe and make sure you click that little notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest posts. Be sure to follow me on social media. Thanks for watching. See you real soon.